Better Parenting Thursdays. We're measuring our parenting skills by the behavior of our players. Hey guys, it's Karl. Thanks for coming back to Better Parenting Thursdays. While we're measuring our ability as parents by monitoring the behavior of our players. I love this concept, guys. We keep track of batting averages and stolen bases and errors and ERA, wins and losses. We know which team is in major, which team is in AAA. We're telling all the players who's going to pitch against this team and that team. We're constantly measuring. We're constantly trying to do things to compare them against each other. I don't want you to compare each other's parenting skills, but what I do want you to do is give yourself a real evaluation on the way to the game and on the way home. What are you doing with your child every day to encourage them to be the best they can be? Not on the field, but as a person, with the benefits of sport. I've been working really hard with my son on shaking hands and having eye contact from the age of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're turned 8 years old and we're just now getting to where we'll shake a hand, we'll look in the eye sometimes if we know who you are. But you know what? Every time we go out to the game, he's shaking someone's hand. He has been for a long time, and he's getting better every time. We've been working very hard with him on making sure that when he has a failed moment, he has his head up, he walks straight, he has eye contact, and we reduce the tears. Everybody's got to work on those things. And as those things get better, I know I'm getting better as a parent because my son's getting better as a child, growing into a young man. Each day, something new comes up that we can use to measure ourselves. Many times the things that we use to measure ourselves will be embarrassing, quote unquote. Don't be embarrassed. It's not that big of a deal. Every child has outbursts. Every child has emotions they have to learn how to control. And we're there to help them. We're there to give them the information they need beforehand. We're there to talk them through it after, not scold them. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. You don't like to see people act that way. But when somebody does it, you need to talk to them. Have a reasonable voice with them. Let them know that, hey, I've done that. I know in college, if I wanted out of a game after 3 strikeouts, I would tomahawk chop the plate and drop an F-bomb. It's happened. And I know I was coming out of the game. I'd get the day off, put on my tennis shoes, watch the game from the side. The next day or 2 days later when I got back in the game, I had a fresh attitude and I was ready to go. It does happen. It doesn't make you a terrible person because you make mistakes. So, I want to recap. We're going to use those things to monitor our children to measure our progress as parents. And if we're doing that, we're definitely getting better. We're definitely better parents as we're watching and monitoring and uses that information to do a better job. So make sure you're doing it. Until next time, win the day every day. Make sure to subscribe at the KC button.